All right, this video is on productivity, and honestly, the death of productivity. This is the killer of productivity, multitasking. Now, I know it's fun to say, oh, I'm amazing at multitasking. I'm super great at doing 12 things at the same time. Problem is, you end up dropping a lot of balls almost all of the time. So this video is going to go over just a couple points that will help you out as it relates to the subject of multitasking and how to be more productive. The definition of multitasking is actually to deal with more than one task at the same time. The reality is you have two hands, and even being like an amazing drummer, you're still, where you can do different things with your hands and arms and legs at the same time, you're still gonna run into a problem of you have one set of attention that you're gonna put onto something, you have one set of computing that you're gonna do, you have one set of all of this stuff that you're gonna do. You need to apply it towards whatever thing you're gonna finish. Multitasking can sound kind of sexy. It can sound like this really cool thing, like, oh wow, this is so great, I'm so good at doing 9 things at once. Problem is, you end up not really doing 9 things at once. You kind of drop a lot of things, finish 2 things, and don't really finish the rest of it. So first off, multitasking is deceiving. Multitasking is deceiving because you think you're being more productive, even though you can get to the end of the day and go, wow, what did I actually get done? Like, it's a bit of a scary thought sometimes. Like, what did I actually get done? So it's deceiving. You think you're being more productive. The reality is, if you can actually complete each action that you're on, just get the thing done, you're gonna find it so much easier, so much more productive. You're gonna just, it's so much nicer to have it be done. Like, sometimes I would do that on my email. I'll take my email and I start answering 9 emails at the same time and I have all these windows open. That's just an awful way to do it. Don't do that. So you take one, you handle it and get it done, and take the next thing, handle it and get it done. Even if you have to push off some other things, it's so much better to just push one through and have it done than to have to keep dealing with this 19 things at the same time and not have any of them finish. Multitasking can be a little bit exciting, right? Because you kind of feel like a ninja. You're like some super ninja, like, secret spy and stuff, and you just think you're super cool because you do it. Well, you are a super secret ninja and like amazing person, but you don't have to. Multitasking isn't the way to be that. The person who gets stuff done, now that is exciting. That is really cool. So with multitasking, you're likely to make more mistakes. It just doesn't make sense as a way to operate. I really used to do that for years and thought it was so amazing, and just found I really didn't push through the things that I needed to push through. Go ahead and let me know, comment below. Have you guys gotten deceived thinking that multitasking was more productive when it wasn't? Share some stories. I'd love to hear about times when you thought it was and it wasn't, and how when you got focused on certain tasks, it actually worked out to be a lot better. All right, story time. So I'm gonna give you the worst kind of multitasking you could ever do. That would be working on a date. Now, I used to actually work so many hours in the day. I used to bring my computer when I would go on dates. Like, sometimes my computer was on the table during the date. I mentioned that in another video here, but it's just so the wrong idea. Like, I wasn't actually getting work done, and I wasn't getting the hangout with my spouse done either. And it's just not a good thing to do. Like, don't ever do that, right? It's just not a good thing to do. Like, go and spend time together, go and do that. And then go and work and do that. But like, don't bring your computer on dates. Just don't do it. Please, 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 please don't do it. On the flip side of it, you could be trying to sell somebody something, right? You get this opportunity and it's great, but you run into a problem because you don't win the sale because you forgot to do the paperwork. So on the flip side, there was a time where I actually got really focused and I was making a sale on something, and I got really focused and I finished all the paperwork and I got it signed up. I got the person signed up and pushed them through because I responded faster than the other guys. The other guys were still trying to get the proposals together. They were still trying to get the proposals together. I had the interview with the person. I got all the information together and sent them the proposal before the other guys did. I got the sale. So you're gonna win by doing what you're doing right now. You're gonna win by not multitasking. The lesson, focus. Focus on what your goals are, focus on the task at hand, focus on how you can better improve your life. Focus on these things, because as you take each step forward, things are going to get better and better and better. And at the end of the day, get shit done, right? Sounds good? Sounds good. Go ahead and share this video with somebody if you think it could help them out. If you think, don't share it with them and be like, yeah, this is, you bring your computer on dates too. Like, I don't want to get in trouble with everybody out there. But just share it with somebody if you think they could help them out. I love to help people with these things. I love to share my experiences, and trust me, this comes from having done it, right? Like, I'm not saying this because I am like in some ivory tower away from the world and this is like, you know, theoretical. Like, this came from like, you know, I did it the wrong way. And so I can tell you the wrong way doesn't work. Okay? So, you want to increase your productivity? Get focused, complete what you're doing while you're doing it. Rock and roll, let's get some stuff done. All right, have a good day. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.